Good morning, East Leyden, and welcome back. Progress reports went home last week, and if you are struggling with your grades, make sure to use student-teacher time to raise those grades. On another note, it is officially hoodie season, as autumn officially started on Thursday, the 22nd. I'm Giovanni Soriano.
I'm Sorayama for one. Together with the rest of the Eagles Eyes team, we're keeping watch over East Leyden and bringing students-driven news in our podcast program, The Eagles Update.
Today's episode is for September 26th and 27th. In it, we have multiple field reports. Your Eagle Update starts now.
Some students may be surprised at the fact that Leyden took home an IHSA state championship in last year's esports season.
We are the defending state champions in Fortnite, which was really awesome to see how excited our trio of players were when they won the state championship. Just seeing the excitement on their face to win something so big was really awesome.
But what is esports exactly?
Esports is competitive gaming. So here at Leyden we compete in 6 competitive games throughout the year. So we compete in Valorant, Fortnite, League of Legends, Smash Bros, Rocket League, and Overwatch 2.
I wanted to join esports because I wanted to try something in Leyden because like for the past, especially after COVID, I wasn't able to join like any club sports. So I wanted to try something new. And then when I heard they started a esports club, I was invested in it since I am very competitive, especially when it comes to video games.
The current game season for esports right now is Valorant. Valorant is free to play and a first-person hero game. But what is needed to play a game like Valorant for esports?
We get a lot of kids that come and this might be their first time playing on a team of some sort. And it's a really neat experience when you get to watch the kids playing the games together on site and just all the communication and strategy involved. It's a really neat experience.
I feel like what you need in esports is definitely you need to be social to other people because that's really important. Because in esports, especially if it's a team-based game, you're gonna be talking to your teammates a lot. So you need to be very social. You need to be confident in your own skill. Because esports is not just about video games; it's about competing. So you're gonna be competing against other schools. So you need to be confident that you're gonna be better than them. And then lastly, just be friendly, because I don't know, just being toxic is just not a good thing.
As esports continues on, they hope to carry on the legacy of last year's state championship.
Being that this is our second year, we're really trying to grow the culture of the program so that it's more similar to athletic sports. The expectation of that we're here at practice, we're here for games, and it's not just a casual gameplay, but we want to have fun doing it, but there's a seriousness about it because you have teammates that are relying upon one another. So I'm hoping that we can kind of continue along that vein.
In the past year, more books have been banned than in the entirety of 2021.
A lot of the libraries are under attack these days. Some school librarians are almost hiding it because they think if they put the books out, then people will target them to ban them, and they want to keep them on the shelves in case students want to read them.
In this time of restriction and politicization, Leyden is choosing to fight back and celebrate those very same books. During Banned Books Week, students can find books that are commonly banned across the U.S. featured in the library.
So the American Library Association put this week for schools and libraries alike to showcase all of the great titles that are out there and to kind of like combat this idea of banning books. And we celebrate it precisely because we believe in the freedom to read. Especially there's this whole movement in Leyden. I was so excited when I came to work here that students were reading so much, and we want them to have the most amount of choice of books that they can have.
Ms. Kaniva also had some recommendations among some of the most commonly banned books.
This is actually my favorite young adult novel. It's called Speak. It's by Lori Halse Anderson, and I was surprised last year I saw it on the banned books list, and it was number 4 on the banned books list. And it's just about a young girl, and I can't tell you too much because I will spoil it and give it away. She's a 9th grader, and she doesn't speak for some reason. There was something that happened at a party, and she calls 911 and then drops the phone and doesn't say what happened on the phone. Meanwhile, the cops come and disrupt the party. Everyone gets in trouble. So she enters ninth grade with everyone, literally all the kids kind of hating her. And that's her entry into high school. So she has a rough entry, and then as it goes on and on, you start to realize why she won't speak. And it was like the #4 banned book in America.
Make sure to pick up a book for an experience not everyone is able to have. For the Eagle Update, this is Kelly Nelson.
Students at Leyden and throughout the country have been fighting against the problem with dress codes. Some have been through the problem of wearing an outfit they thought looked good, but ended up getting dress coded at school.
One time I was wearing a crop top, and then the security guard was like, "Oh, you can't be wearing that." And then she just told me not to wear it again. I just felt like I was a little embarrassed. I was like, oh, it made me a little upset, but I was like, I just pushed it off. I was like, okay, I won't wear it again. But it barely showed my stomach, so that's why I was like, okay, it's fine.
I was wearing a tank top because I forgot my sweater, and I guess I was showing too much. And there was also another girl there that had a smaller chest, and she had a sweater on with a tank top. I have a bigger chest, so it just didn't make sense why I got dress coded and she didn't.
I'll go back to September of 2021 for those students who were in the building. There was a small sort of walkout protest that was related to the dress code, and in particular kind of concerns around how the dress code wasn't fair, particularly for women and for different body types, and how it really wasn't equitable in many ways, not to mention it didn't allow for a lot of self-expression for our students. And so a lot of conversations came out of that moment.
In response to these concerns, the Leyden administration made the dress code less restrictive.
The language that we had in our dress code before was a lot less clear about what was okay, what was not okay, coupled with sort of the ability to express yourself, but also maintain sort of a safe environment for our school and kind of a safe and environment that we can focus on the learning here. So we're much more explicit about what you have to wear, but it's much more open to really your personality and your ability to express yourself in what you wear while still maintaining that educational environment.
Students have had a very positive opinion on this change of policy.
I feel more relaxed knowing that I can just wear whatever I want at school, obviously to an extent, but I feel more comfortable.
I have more freedom with what I can wear, and I don't feel like anyone's judging me really with what I wear, or I'm not going to get judged by the security guard or anything like that because I literally am allowed to wear what I want.
Another change that came with this is students being able to wear hats.
With the headwear, pretty much anything now is permissible for headwear, not only religious headwear, but you can wear hats, you can wear bandanas, you can wear do-rags, you can wear scarves. The really only restrictions we have is that ears need to be shown. We need to be able to identify who a student is.
I definitely see a lot more people wearing hats now, compared to when you couldn't wear them. I like it though. I think it's good. I think it lets people do their own style now more in a way.
Principal Dr. Manola has explained to us why this change was so important for our school.
As a school, again, it's our responsibility to constantly be looking at what we're doing and is it meeting the goal that we're trying to meet? What are we trying to accomplish and how do we best do that with those two pieces, student ability to express themselves, but also make sure we're maintaining our educational environment.
These kinds of changes have been discussed for many years, but the changes really start with the students being active. This is Leo Ramirez with the Eagle Update.
That's all the news we have for today, Eastern. The Eagle Update will be back soon with even more coverage of the events and issues that matter to students. To share your stories, ideas, or to get involved in our work, connect with us on social media at EagleSite212 or email the address on the screen.
The Eagle Update, this is Giovanni Soriano.
And Soraya Macalon.
Signing off.